Well, good, matey.
Right, I mean, look, I want to hear from Liverpool fans. Big performance tonight. What did you make of it, Jace?
I mean,
you weren't convinced.
Liverpool just didn't have to. I mean, that wasn't the greatest performance in Europe. They didn't have to be. Inter Milan, they threatened without really landing any punches. You know, they looked a couple of times they might get in. Liverpool cruised. They weren't great. Didn't have to be. They ran away 2-0 winners. They ran away 2-0 winners.
They had 2 shots or something.
2 shots on target, 2 goals. It wasn't brilliant from Liverpool tonight. And they up against the Italian champions. But they cruised it. And the rest of Europe, I know I've said this before, the risk of repeat myself, but I said this back when the 4 English sides qualified. They are miles behind. PSG maybe. Bayern, I saw Bayern play tonight. I thought Salzburg were desperately unlucky.
Yeah,
not to even take a bigger lead into that second leg, to be honest with you. But they Kingsley Coman scored in the 90th minute, which gets them back on level. And this away goals is kind of... It wasn't a bad result at 0-0 for Liverpool and Inter Milan, had it gone to away goals. But Liverpool now got the 2 goals. They're out of it, Inter. The tie is over. Even if away goals are counted, the tie is over.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to change as we go on, Jay. But
I mean, how far are they ahead, though? I looked at Man City last night, just destroying teams.
I don't know what the rest of Europe must think, mate.
And Liverpool against going to the San Siro.
This is the best Italy have got to offer last season. This is the best side in the country, right? Liverpool didn't have to play well, and they cruised. They cruised past. You know, they ran out 2-0 winners, and really Inter didn't lay a glove on them. Liverpool had 2 shots on target. First half, Liverpool played, I thought, we dominated the ball, played well, didn't cause them enough problems in the final third, and they went away 2-0 winners. I mean, I can't look past, right now, I can't look past the English sides, in particular City and particular Liverpool. I can't see past those 2 right now.
Not about Chelsea.
Well, we're third in the table for a reason. We're not as good as City. We're not as good as Liverpool. Yeah. But we proved over 90 minutes that we are capable of beating. And he said, you want to avoid Liverpool and City over 2 legs. You would have thought they'd have too much. But, in a one leg, Tuchel pretty much gets things right.
I'll tell you who was very impressive tonight. And it's been talked about a dodgy back 4, you'd say, at Liverpool sometimes. And I thought Van Dijk and
Konate was excellent. Yeah.
Were absolutely outstanding.
He's the best I've seen him play. He was commanding, comfortable. A pair of them didn't look out of breath.
No.
Honestly, they glide around the pitch. I thought Trent was poor tonight by his own standards. I thought some of his positional play, I thought he got caught a couple of times out of position.
Yeah. Van Dijk dug him out a couple of times, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think it was his greatest game. Robertson was just... Liverpool, the team, it's just one of those performances away from home. You're going into a tough stadium. You know the atmosphere is going to be... it's going to be partisan. It's going to be a very tough game to go to. And Inter done as best they could. But they couldn't lay a glove on Liverpool. No. It's going to be an English winner again. I can't see past an English side again.